Everybody outside is bundled up because it's still cold, even though it's spring. Welcome back to us here on GMA. We are with the star of the hit ABC series, Will Trent, actor Ramón Rodríguez. Yay! Awesome to see you. Welcome. We're not going to give away too many spoilers, but last night's episode, as you just said, very trippy. And in part because we heard for the first time from your sidekick, Betty the Chihuahua. She's talking now.
You heard her voice. And
yeah, we heard her
British.
voice. She's British.
That was a last minute idea. First of all, the showrunner, Liz, is a big fan of dancing, and she learned that I used to dance years ago.
Yeah, you
She's
did.
been dying to trying to find a way to incorporate it, and I'm like, no,
That
look,
scene
Will's
was
not a
so
dancer, but she found a way through sort of going through this hallucination of being drugged that we can have Will dance and have Betty. I mean, hopefully he's not drugged too many times on this show, but if he is, that's the one way to do it. But yeah, we got to give Betty a voice. It was an idea actually I had that I pitched from somebody on set. They were like, what if we heard what Betty sounded like, and she's like got a cool voice.
How did you find a British Chihuahua?
I know, right? Exactly. That's a great. Yeah.
Okay.
The casting for that was. The casting for the voice was good though, but yeah.
What a ride you've been on. Now the seasons, you've been renewed now for season 4.
We got a season 4. That's a
Congratulations.
huge.
That's big.
That's a first for me. We're all thrilled and excited. We just wrapped season 3 last week, filming, and to get the news while we're still airing that we get to do this again and dive further back into these characters. I mean, I love this guy.
I imagine
really
it's been
love Will.
life-changing for you, huh? This whole series.
It's been really remarkable. Yeah, you know, you never know when something's gonna work and sort of catch on, and this one has. And you know, to see people come up and, you know, I was on a flight recently and a flight attendant was like, she got all the other flight attendants like, look, we see people on these flights all the time. I'm a huge fan of Will. You know, and I was like, actually,
He's very lovable.
It's Special Agent Will Trent. And then they all were like, yes, it's him, awesome. And they loved it. So it's been awesome to see the love.
It's good. Well, there's a lot of love. There's a big following for the show. Fans really get excited when we show them a sneak peek, so we're going to do it if that's okay.
Yeah.
Here's a little look at next week's episode.
Lila Quartermain was matriarch of Port Charles for 26 seasons. She's an icon. General Hospital. None of this ringing a bell. We're big fans.
And Lila's husband was lost in the Bermuda Triangle for 2 years.
Yeah, she once lost her entire family fortune, but then made it all back with a relish company called Pickle Lila.
Sorted out all across the country.
And Lila was best friends with her grandson. Remember that?
Even after he got amnesia after that car accident.
I mean, anything you can share for fans who will be watching?
On this upcoming episode, I mean, it's, you know, what's cool about our shows, we get to push the envelope. This last episode with the sort of hallucination, the dance off. 2 episodes before that, you know, Will has a young boy literally like die in his arms. So it's like we stretch the gamut of emotions, and that's something that's kind of exciting for us. So that event that happened a couple episodes ago that was really traumatic, that's going to be sort of an ongoing thing.
Okay, so
that'll carry on throughout, and we'll see Will maybe try to sort of work some of his stuff out through therapy and see how that goes.
Okay.
And also, you know, we've got his relationship with his friend Angie, and we're trying to figure that story out too.
And in the meantime, you're doing double duty. Congratulations on the film. We had Anthony Anderson here.
I saw that with
Your
no
co-star.
sleep.
Oh my
I
God.
had everybody up here in stitches. He's like, I was with him last night at the game, and I can't believe he's still upright.
He's
He's Energizer Bunny. But
he
yes.
sure is. That is. I mean, he's just one of the best. You guys must have had a great time on the set.
We did.
G20 is the film.
G20 is the film.
And he was telling us he got hurt performing stunts.
Performing stunts. He was on a chair. I love how you're saying he's performing stunts. But yeah, he did get hurt. So I saw the photo, and I wasn't there that day, but I heard about it obviously.
And then we're supposed to ask you, your nickname was the Scorpion King?
So the nickname comes from, so we filmed in South Africa. Anthony mentioned that. We were in Cape Town. I had just arrived there. The time difference is like 9 hours, and I wasn't able to sleep. In this gorgeous place where I was staying at, but in the middle of the night I feel something. I'm finally falling asleep, and I feel something on my back, kind of like, you know, a little tingling. I swipe at it, and I feel like a hot needle enter the back of my shoulder. I jump out of bed, I put my phone on and I put the light on, and it's a scorpion staring right at me in bed that stung me in my sleep. I swipe it, I killed it, I go all around looking, thinking, I'm a New Yorker, so I'm like, if there's one, there's more.
Yeah.
Like, where's the rest of the scorpions? Didn't find them, and then I'm so tired, I go back to bed, And the next
You
morning,
didn't get it treated?
I didn't get it. I was exhausted. I was delirious. And
I bet.
From a bite?
I call my friend in New York, and she's like, call a doctor. Tell production this is happening. And I did, and they sent the doctor, and there was the scorpion. He looked at it, and first of all, it stung me 3 times. I saw 3 welts on my back, and he said, you're lucky. If a scorpion has big pincers, that means the venom is low. If it had small pincers, high venom. Luckily, mine had low venom. And so when I went back to set, from that moment, they called me the Scorpion King, and that's where it all came from.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
thank you for sharing.
yes.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm glad,
Yes.
yeah.
Very
I got to
glad
survive
you're
to
Sounds
tell
like a
that.
very busy set.
Yeah.
It really, right? You know,
Whatever
between the
happens, call the
stunts.
doctor right away.
Yeah.
Seriously, lesson learned. I didn't even think about. I was out of my mind. Literally.
Everybody in Cape Town's wondering why an ambulance is constantly going to the same spot.
Yeah, but it was amazing. It was a great film, and working alongside Viola Davis, Anthony Starr. We have a great cast, and filming in South Africa, and getting to know. It was great how I kind of first met Viola. We do a lot of stunts together. My job, I play Agent Manny Ruiz, special agent. My job is to protect her life at all costs. And so we started doing all this training, martial arts, and we became close, learning jujitsu, rolling on the ground together, sort of trying to learn how to be martial artists, and I'm trying to train her. And it was just an incredible experience, and she just couldn't be a lovelier human being. She just is wonderful.
We cannot wait to see the movie. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Will Trent airs Tuesday at 8 Eastern on ABC and on Hulu the following day.